Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got a video by Bleacher Report titled One Trade for Every NBA Team Not in the 2022 NBA Finals. So those two teams, if you are new to the basketball world, this is your first time watching a basketball video, it would be the Boston Celtics, who are located in Boston, and the Golden State Warriors, who are located in... It's not cold Golden State, is it? That's just the damn bridge. All right, let's go ahead and get going on this. The first team that we have is Atlanta. Okay, so it's 13 trades in total, so it's going to be 28 teams, all part of different trades here. Okay, interesting. I actually really like this. This is a cool setup right here. So Atlanta, OKC, and Portland give us a three-team pre-draft trade here, man. So it's going to be the Atlanta Hawks get 30th pick, Kenrich Williams, good 3-and-D player. OKC gets Gallinari and the number 7 pick. And Portland gets number 12 and number 16. All right, so I'm thinking probably the biggest L of this is probably Portland. Number 12 and number 16. Like, you don't get some, solid rooks out of that. And maybe it's the right move because the Portland Trailblazers, we don't know what, like, life after Damian's like. So, can develop some players. So I guess maybe you don't do it if you're, Portland, if you don't think, like, number 7 is going to help be, like, a win-now type of player. So it's like you have two guys that you can develop. Atlanta Hawks, it's fine, getting rid of Gallo and everything. Okay, so it looks like they're taking a big-time W. Because, like, Gallo can still ball out. They need some forwards on that team. Number 7 pick. It's an okay trade. It's an okay Sea Thunder trade. Next up, we have Cleveland takes alternative route to grab a wing from Charlotte. Yeah, they're sick and tired of having Lauri Markkanen and 7-footer as small forward, man. Oh, I already see Kevin Love. I don't know if I like this already. Okay, so it's going to be the Charlotte Hornets receive Kevin Love, Cedi Osman. Cleveland receives Gordon Hayward, Mason Plumlee, and a second-round pick. I do not like this trade whatsoever for Cleveland. Gordon Hayward's injury history just ain't it. I actually think Cedi Osman is still pretty solid. But also, too, it's like Kevin Love is like embraced that six-man role. And I just think that maybe what you do is maybe you trade like a Lauri Markkanen first. Now, I guess if you want to trade Kevin Love, it's fine, but I just really liked what he brought to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And also at the same time, I don't really know how this helps out the Hornets all too much. Like, yes, they get off Gordon Hayward's money, and it's like Kevin Love can like still help them to some extent and everything, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him, not gonna lie. I really don't like it for Cleveland. Like, Gordon Hayward, like, when he's healthy, he's good, but he's never healthy. And I just, like, I don't know if I want that to become the Cavaliers' new problem. I'd much rather than go for some athletic small forward that don't have an injury history. In my opinion, man. All right, next up we got Dallas tries getting a big from Sacramento. So that's probably going to be Rashawn Holmes, unless we already gunning for some bonus. We got Dallas Mavericks get Rashawn Holmes. Sacramento Kings get number 26 pick. Dwight Powell, second-round pick. Yeah, it's a win-win situation. Dwight Powell could be a nice little backup for the Kings. Obviously got some bonuses as a starter now. Rashawn Holmes, I think he does need a new team now that the Kings have gone in a different direction. He'll get some starter minutes on the Mavericks. Traditional type of center, inside type of dude, grab some rebounds, block some shots. And picks are always nice too for the Kings. Yeah, that's a W all around, I would say. Next up, we have a 4-team mini buster featuring Denver, Philadelphia, Chicago, and OKC. Let's get crazy with him, man. So the Denver Nuggets, they get Matisse Thybulle. Like it defensively. 76ers receive Zeke, which I believe he's a center. Kenrich Williams, number 30th pick. Okay, yeah, Kenrich Williams this can be like, maybe not as good defensively as Matisse, but better offensively, so I can see that being a W. Chicago Bulls get Furkan Korkmaz, 2023 second-round pick. Some other pick stuff going on. Okay, so they get Cork out of it. Who are they giving up here? I can't see who they're actually giving up. And the OKC Thunder get the number 21 pick. So I assume the 21st pick, that's the Bulls pick, right? Which Cork giving a little offense for the Bulls, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'd rather just have them use the draft pick if I'm being honest. It's a fine trade. I don't think it's exactly like, blowing everybody's mind here. But it is a trade for basketball that gets some different pieces on some different teams. It's probably the best way I could say it. Okay. Next up, we have the Lakers. Reconfigure rotation. New York leans into the youth movement. New York leans into the youth movement, but I see Russell Westbrook. Okay. So New York receives Russell Westbrook, the young Russell Westbrook. They get some pick swaps out of it. Lakers get Evan Fournier and Julius Randle. I think I also want the Lakers to get Derrick Rose, and I want Derrick Rose to be the starting point guard. Then you're looking at a team of D Rose. Now you gotta get somebody else. D Rose ain't got the knees anymore to be a full-time starting point guard, but maybe as a backup. But let's just assume Derrick Rose, Fournier, LeBron, Julius, 80. It's solid. And then the Knicks obviously get Russell Westbrook. You get Obi Toppin gets to be the starting power forward. So I guess that's why it's leaning to the youth movement, because you get to start guys like that. But Russell Westbrook definitely ain't young. But that's an interesting trade. I really don't want to see Russell on the Lakers next season again. Well, not totally. Part of me kind of wants to see what Darvin Ham and Rasheed can do with him. But I'm okay with it being switched up too. I kind of want to see Russell go GOAT mode on the New York Knicks, man. That'd be crazy to watch. All right, we got Memphis keeps building. Washington beefs up the defense. So we got Memphis getting the 10th pick and Ish Smith. Wizards get DeAnthony Melton, number 22 pick. Get some more pick stuff out of it. I do like DeAnthony Melton a lot. Very solid defensive player. Got a pretty solid contract too. Ish Smith, good solid backup point guard, which could be good insurance, assuming that Tyus Jones is looking for like a new team, which he definitely deserves. 10th pick is always nice too. But I really do think I'd rather have the Wizards keep that pick and go for like a Ty Washington, or maybe a what's the 166 point guard? I can't think of his name. Dyson Daniels, somebody like that. I don't think DeAnthony Melton really does much for this team. I think I'd rather have them just keep that 10th pick and go for somebody. We got Miami and Houston link up for Eric Gordon trade. Okay, so this is going to be Eric Gordon in exchange for Duncan Robinson and some picks out of it. Makes a lot of sense. Houston Rockets get a nice shooter in Duncan Robinson. Contract's not the greatest, but he is somebody that you can put on the court and orchestrate into really any starting lineup or even bench unit. And then the picks are always nice too to get. And then Eric Gordon, helps the Miami Heat right now. We have another win now player, so solid trade. I'm all for it. Milwaukee downsizes for wing depth. Charlotte gets a big man stopgap. Okay, so already reading this. Having Chris Middleton at the 3 and Giannis at the 4. I don't know if I want them to do a downsize to get some more wings when they could just get some dudes for the bench and everything like that. But this is going to be Milwaukee Bucks get Kelly Oubre. See, I don't know if I like that. I feel like Kelly Oubre is a starter, but unless you want to go Giannis at center. And then Charlotte Hornets get Brook Lopez and a second-round pick. I will say I'm kind of ready for the Bucks to move on from Brook Lopez. I think there's something else that they could probably have a better situation. They're going for like a Miles Turner or somebody like that. But I don't know if getting like an additional wing, unless you're cool with using Kelly off the bench, which is completely fine, I would say. All right, next we got Minnesota takes a risk. Orlando plays it safe. Man, I don't know if Minnesota should be taking any risk, man. They won that playing game. Things seem to be going in a good direction. Let's not screw that up. This is going to be, wait. No, wow. Minnesota gets Jonathan Isaac. Magic get Malik Beasley, number 19th pick, and 23 first-round pick. I would do this trade if I was the T-Wolves, but I would also request for Terrence Ross. I think Terrence Ross can fill that Malik Beasley, scoring void off the bench. It's also a little bit of insurance policy for Jonathan Isaac if he doesn't, end up being healthy and everything. And then obviously in the Magic, Malik Beasley a little bit younger than Terrence Ross, so he can score for that team and everything. And getting picks is always great for the injured Jonathan Isaac. So I think that's a pretty solid trade. We got a what if OG is available idea for the New Orleans and Toronto. I actually just read today that it sounds like OG is a little disgruntled with his role on the Raptors, so we'll see. But it's going to be the Pelicans get OG, Raptors get Larry Nance, Trey Murphy, and the number 8th pick. So you're looking at a potential lineup. See, once again, I feel like this is going to leave somebody lacking in their role, because you got CJ, you got Brandon Ingram, you got Zion. You also got Herb. Herb's an absolute beast. I think Herb should be starting. But I think Herb would probably go to the bench. So you would probably go, CJ, Ingram, OG, Zion, Valanciunas. It's a lengthy-ass team. And I think OG, honestly, I don't know, man. I kind of want to see OG on a kind of positionless basketball is the move and everything. But this once again puts OG in a positionless basketball situation. And I kind of want to see how he would do with a more like traditional, like this is my point guard, this is my shooting guard, this is my small forward, my power forward, my center type of team. I don't know if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but okay, interesting. Like I'd like to see like OG on a team like Portland. I feel like Portland would be a really good fit. We got 4-team extravaganza. Said that wrong. With Phoenix, Brooklyn, Detroit, and the San Antonio Spurs. All right, let's get crispy with them. We got the Suns get Jeremy, Jakob, and Josh Richardson. I love that for the Suns. That's like perfect. That's absolutely perfect. We got Spurs get DeAndre Ayton sign trade and Dario Saric. Pistons get Cam Payne and the number 9 pick. Brooklyn gets Torrey Craig and some picks out of it. All right, I love this for the Suns. Like, that is perfect. And even, you know, as a Piston fan, you all can keep Cameron Payne. I like Cameron Payne a lot. I don't think he's going to get a great opportunity in Detroit, though, or like the best to his abilities, and I think he makes it for a good backup point guard. So you guys can humbly keep him. All I ask for his return is that we move the Spurs out of the trade scenario. Pistons get the... Where's the number? Okay, so the picks from the Spurs. Okay, they gotta stick around, man. All right. So we remove the Spurs. We add in the Portland Trailblazers. You know, remove the Nets. We get the number 7 pick in Detroit. And we get Devin Booker. All right. We got Portland and Indiana commit to directions. I would say Indiana kind of did that with the Tyrese trade, if I'm being honest. Portland has not. They are stuck in just what way should we go. But this is going to be Portland gets Malcolm Brogdon, Miles Turner. Like that a lot for Damian. Really do, actually. The Pacers get Eric Bledsoe, Keon Johnson, number 7 pick, and a 2025 first-round pick. I guess, once again, the reason I don't absolutely love this trade is because I really like Anfernee Simons. Maybe they just assume Anfernee doesn't come back or something. But, yeah, I feel like they got, like, their dude next to Damian already, but it seems like they want to find them somebody else. We got the final deal of the Jazz and Clippers broker a wing for guard deal. This is going to be Marcus Morris or Jordan Clarkson. Hell no, man. Jordan Clarkson, one of the best 6 men in the NBA. Marcus Morris, I think, is washed up, baby. So that's all we got for this video. Definitely some interesting trades, like very unique. I like when it's like these more practical type of trades where it's not always just like superstar for superstar. Like, this is really cool. You know, getting some role players and stuff like that listed. Like, that's what the offseason's all about. It's all those little moves that make the big picture that much more grand. You can put that on a damn, like, postcard or something, man. That's all we got for this video, though. Thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. Cheers, my friends. Crispy flakes out. Fire crispy. I don't know, man. I should just end this video like a long time ago, probably about 30 seconds ago. If you are still watching, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you're new to the channel, man. All right.